House Fix with Rick.
Hey, I've had problems in the past cleaning aluminum clad windows and aluminum clad sliding patio doors. Sometimes get real oxidized with age. In fact, you can see on this older window here, it's an aluminum clad window and it has a lot of oxidation on it, like old aluminum siding homes. You can just see my finger is just covered with the paint, which is a natural weathering, self-cleaning feature of paint. Well, that's not good when you're trying to wash the window and you dislodge some of that onto the window after you've cleaned it really carefully. So I found a way to take care of that. And it's a good way also to clean up sliding patio doors that have oxidation. Many of them are dark bronze color. Well, let's see what we can do. One of the things I crossed over is I have some old cars at home and I used a cleaning wax to kind of revitalize those products. And they make cleaner waxes which have a small amount of pumice or an abrasive in them. And you apply the wax to the surface and then scrub while you're doing that application because that cleans that surface a little bit. Let the wax dry and then buff it off and you'll see what happens. Let's look. I've shook the product, okay? Then we apply it to a rag. You'll get to however much you need depending on the surface that you're trying to do. And I try to minimize it a little bit. Now what we're going to do is apply it to the surface. You can see already, wet surfaces always look darker. That's why stones always look very bright when they're wet. They look a true color, and then when they dry out, they get kind of chalky colored and they don't look as good. So what I've done with this wax is we're applying it and we're cleaning the surface up with the wax, the amount of abrasive that's in that wax, and we're able to clean it. And you can do the whole window, you can do the whole surface, but scrubbing it a little bit, the more effort you put in, the better it is. Now you don't want to overly get aggressive because you may just clean the paint right off the surface. But generally, just apply it and kind of aggressively wash with the wax. And now we'll just set for a few minutes and let it dry. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes, it'll dry. We'll buff it off and we'll see what happens. Well, we've just waited about 5 minutes to take the cleaner wax that we used on the aluminum clad window and see if we can't bring that window back to life. Get some of that chalky oxidation away from that window. Let's see by polishing off that wet wax that dried now, see if it doesn't kind of bring that window back to life. See, by doing that, you even bring the sheen back. It's like waxing your car. It really brings a tremendous look to that unit. And again, up here is the chalky area from the window that we did not treat. And then here we just waxed it, again, with a good cleaner wax. Another great fix-it tip from Rick. Don't know what to buy or where to get help? Check out our RICK-amendations below.